Hello everyone, my name is Casper from Heijden. I am the Program Manager at the Sharing Perspectives Foundation, and I'm actually very happy to welcome you into our program. In this video I will explain you the different parts of our program. I'll walk you through the assignments. But before I do so, I'd like to say a few words about the idea behind this virtual exchange program. So at the Sharing Perspectives Foundation we design virtual exchange programs to allow young people from different backgrounds to actually meet each other in a virtual space and discuss important social political issues together. We think it's important that people from different backgrounds that hold different beliefs actually meet and discuss important issues because we think they can learn from each other if they do so in a meaningful and constructive way. And especially if we're looking at the refugee crisis, whereby ideas and opinions seem to be rooted very strongly, and the debate seems to be very polarized. We think it's important that people actually meet, come together, and discuss their ideas and their viewpoints in a constructive and meaningful manner. So I'd say that's really the core of our program, is for you to come into the video conferences on a weekly basis, meet with about 10 different people that all have different backgrounds, that all have different experiences, and discuss together your views on various topics that relate to what has been called the refugee crisis in Europe. By now you've received your schedule, and you'll be meeting the same people at the same time, the same day, for the coming 10 weeks. During these meetings there will be two facilitators that join you in the meeting, and they will help you to actually get to know each other, to have an effective discussion, and frankly build a relationship together as a group. So that's sort of one, I'd say, core aspect of this program. And while we think it's very important for you to discuss your own opinions, your feelings, your experiences in the context of the topics that we're going to discuss, we have invited professors and practitioners from various nationalities, different backgrounds, to introduce to you the weekly topic in short video lectures of about 15 minutes. These video lectures intend to show you from different angles the weekly topic, and hopefully help you start thinking about the issue that you can then discuss in the weekly seminars with your group. So as you do now, we invite you weekly to watch a few of those lectures before you go into the online session. If you can leave a comment on these videos on our website by simply clicking on the comment button. So we have the online seminars where you come together and discuss, and there are the video lectures where you'll be introduced to the different topics of the week. The third element of this program are the assignments. The assignments are basically designed and built for you to take the online discussion into your offline community, to not only discuss the topics of the program with the people of the program in the virtual space, but to actually take that discussion back to your offline communities, to the people around you. To do so, we've designed 3 different assignments. The first is a collaborative survey research that you will jointly design and conduct. The second is a video project assignment where you'll be discussing 4 different questions with one of your peers outside of this program. And the third is an individual reflection essay that you write at the end. Now, the research project, how does that work? First of all, our research team has developed 4 different research questions from which you can choose. Because we can only do one research project together, you are invited to vote each individually on one of those questions. We count the votes, and thereby you have sort of democratically chosen which of those 4 research questions you'll actually start investigating. Once you've voted on the question, we invite you to give us input on the survey. That is actually gonna find the answers to the research question that you've decided upon. So you're invited to bring in questions or to add answer categories to possible questions that are made. So hereby all of you are sort of co-designing the survey research. We will collect your feedback, we'll build it into a survey, and once we've done that, we'll give you the survey link that you can then spread into your networks. So you decide on the question, you help to build the survey, and then you spread the survey into your networks, whereby if we all work together collaboratively, hopefully get thousands of respondents of young people that give their views to this research question. When the data comes in, we'll analyze that and we'll present it back to you so that you can discuss the outcomes of the research together in your seminar groups. At the end of the program, we invite you to make an infographic on a specific element of the research that you found most interesting. So the second assignment is the video project assignment. The video project will take place in the second half of the program. And the idea is that as a group, you are going to engage one of your peers into a video dialogue together. How does that work? First of all, I think it's important for you to start thinking about a peer. This can be a friend, a colleague, a fellow student, your brother, sister, nephew, or neighbor. Anyone, frankly, in your surrounding that you can sit down with 3 times over the course of this program and discuss different questions. And then record their questions in a 1-minute answer video that you record with your mobile phone. So once you've selected your peer, once you've thought of a peer that would be interested in taking part in this program, as a dialogue group, as the group that you're meeting online in the video conference, you'll decide upon an opening question. So think of a question that is broad, that is open enough to elicit a wide variety of responses from people that live in different countries, that have different backgrounds and that have different experiences, and that can share their ideas to this question within the context of the program. So when, as a group, you've decided upon this opening question, each of you will go to your peer. You'll meet him or her. You'll explain the project, ask the question, perhaps discuss the question for a bit, and then record a 1-minute answer video. We ask you to upload the answer video onto our platform. It's very easy with the link that we'll be providing you. And as a group, you can then start viewing each of your peers' answers. So you've gained 10 to 12 answers to that opening question that you as a group have decided upon. Now the idea is that you as a group start to pair your peers into conversation partners in pairs of 2. So each of your peer will be paired with another peer from your dialogue group, and they will start responding to each other's videos. Once you've paired them, think of a follow-up question as a group again that you would like to ask each of your peers. And now the second time when you go back to your peer and you sit down again, you basically show the answer to the initial question of their conversation partner and ask the follow-up question. So you're actually inviting your peer to respond to an answer that somebody else gave. And this same person will respond to the answer your peer gave. All right, so they will start responding to each other's videos by the follow-up questions that you ask. Again, you upload this to the platform. As a group, you watch each other's videos, and you come together and decide upon the last and final follow-up question that you would like to answer your peer. Now, the third time you go back to your peer, you show the response of their conversation partner to their initial answer, and you ask your last follow-up question, which you finally record in a 1-minute video. So, at the end of the project, you've allowed your friend or your colleague or your fellow student to actually interact with somebody from a different country with a different background on the topic that you've chosen in 3 videos. As a last 4th question, you can ask your peer whether they would like to make a more general statement, not necessarily to the peer that they've been engaging with, but say to the rest of Europe, about the topic that you have engaging them with. If they want to, you can record that last 1-minute video and again upload that onto our project. So, there are 2 last things that I would like to mention about this video project. One, the videos are being uploaded to our platform and will only be visible and shown on the project website, the video project website. This is www.refuge-es.eu. Under the video, there's the link. Second of all is that we realize that some people might want to participate and might want to give their views, but would like to do so in a more anonymous way. We think that we should be able to provide space for that. And therefore, if you have a peer that would like to participate but doesn't want to be filmed recognizable, we advise you to film somebody's hands or record it in another way that makes your peer more anonymous. Ultimately, the idea is that you learn how to engage with people in your community on topics that are meaningful and important, and to bring people from different backgrounds together on a video platform and have them respond to each other. And if they want to do so in a more anonymous way, we think that we should provide the space for that. If you have more questions about this assignment, please have a look at the assignment documents that are presented on our website. Now, and the third assignment is the individual reflection essay. This should be an essay about 1,500 to 2,000 words, where at the end of the program you basically reflect on what you think you've learned the most from in this program. This can be anything, but it's more of a reflection of the process that you've gone through that you write up. In order to help you do so, we invite you to respond to a little questionnaire. These are 2 or 3 questions every week that will help you to keep a transcript of your learning throughout the program. This is not mandatory, but we think it will be helpful for you at the end of the program when you want to reflect on your learning to have a transcript of your weekly process. And the survey, a little survey of 2 or 3 questions that we've designed, intend to help you do so. Now, I've walked you through the different assignments, I've walked you through the different components, the videos that are presented by the professors, the online seminars where you're going to meet your peers and discuss the topics, and the 3 assignments that are part of the program. So finally, there are 2 things that I'd like to say. One is that we think it's really important for us to understand the impact of our program on participants like you. Therefore, we've designed an evaluation, which are 2 questionnaires for you to answer at the beginning of the program and at the end. And we would really appreciate if you could fill those in, because it will help us understand what the impact is of the program on you as participants. These evaluation surveys are analyzed anonymously, and we really encourage you to be as honest as possible in them. And the last thing is that I really hope that you, throughout the conversations that you'll have with your peers, will have an enriching and joyful experience. And I therefore just want to wish you best of luck. And yeah, have fun.